Hello, welcome back to the lecture series on language course. So, we'll move on to the part 2 of your unit 2 in module 1. So, in the part 1, we have discussed with the passage that was given there and answered the questions based on the passage. Now, here we have like 10 practice exercises which are general in nature and not from the passage over there. So first we look into the first question, that is find the meaning of the words and phrases given in italics. And you have two questions in this session. So let us look into the first question. The wrong decision of the committee precipitated the lockout at the plant. So you need to find the meaning. So precipitated means resulted in and cost. So these are the options. Did not affect, resulted in, cost, both B and C. So we have two answers, B and C. Resulted in as well as cost. Okay. So the answer is that. And we look into more synonyms. Expedite, provoke, hasten, trigger, accelerate, upshot. And phrases for the word precipitated are give rise to, let fly, push forward, send forth, bring on, etc. Now we look into the second question. Mrs. Gomez was not at all perturbed by the agitation in the class. And the options are happy, annoyed, disturbed, none of the above. And the meaning of the word perturbed is disturbed. Disturbed. So Mrs. Gomez was not at all disturbed by the agitation in the class. So we look into more synonyms of the word disturbed. Upset, confused, demented, troubled, disquieted, disorganized, ruffled, perturbed. And the phrases are put out, shake up, tie up, hold back, etc. So please pay attention to the phrases because you will come across these questions from this phrases part and sometimes that will be difficult. So please focus more on the phrases. Now, the next type of questions, use the correct word or usage to complete the sentence, and the words are given in the brackets. You have to choose from those words. First question, he had asked you to dash your questions, hadn't he? He had asked you to dash your answers, hadn't he? Two answers, mail him, mail to him. And the correct usage is you have mail him. He had asked you to mail him your answers. Okay. So since this is a simple question, there is no further explanation. Now we'll move on to the second question. The manager dash all the claims of the employee and dismissed him. Two words, reputed, refuted. Some of you may not be familiar with the word refuted. Refuted means disapproved or invalidate. Okay, so the employee has made some claims, the manager disapproved them all, disproved them all. Okay, refuted means disprove, convict, oppose, invalidate, overthrow, disconfirm, etc. It will be more clear to you when you look into the phrases for the word refuted. Blow sky high, argue against. So that makes more sense here. The manager argued against all the claims of the employee and dismissed him. So hope you got the idea in a better way now, I guess. Then cancel out phrases. Let us come back to the phrases and look into more phrases. Blow sky high, argue against, cancel out, dispose of, give the lie to, give thumbs down to, shoot down, tear down. So please read the phrases again and again. Now, next instruction, find the antonyms of the words in italics. So here also you have got two questions. The first question is, escalating prices cause hardship to the poor. So you have to find the antonym of the word escalating. And options are fixed, falling, reasonable, fluctuating. And the answer is falling. because this you need to find the opposite. The meaning of escalating is the prices are rising. So the answer will be falling. Opposite of rising is falling. Let us look into more synonyms. More synonyms of the word escalating, that is ascend, rise, amplify, widen, intensify. And antonyms: decline, decrease, diminish, reduce, lower, descent, go down. So these are some more words to enrich your vocabulary. So now we'll move on to the next question. I like Ashley a lot. She is a very dynamic person. And the options are dull, inactive, clever, both A and B. And you need to find a dynamic means a person, that person is very lively, very energetic. You need to find the opposite meaning. So that means dull and inactive. It won't be clever. So the answer is both A and B, dull and inactive. Okay, we look into more synonyms of the word dynamic. Potent, lively, electric, red-blooded. That is a like phrase. Then magnetic, productive, energetic, etc. And also, let us look into the antonyms. This antonyms of the word dynamic can be fruitless, idle, lethargic, unproductive, weak, passive, apathetic. So at least some of you may be familiar with almost all the words that are given here, but some of you, at least one person can gain from at least one, can understand one new word. That will be an achievement. That's why I have given quite a lot of examples. Now we'll move on to the next kind of exercise. Fill in the blanks with correct idioms and phrases. We have done quite a lot in the last unit also, but still we have more examples. Suppose the headmaster himself will dash the matter now. And the phrases given are look into, look at, look out for, look up. And the meaning of the phrase look into is examine. Suppose the headmaster himself will examine or investigate the matter now. Okay, so the answer will be look into. And you can find more synonyms of the word look into: examine, inquire, inspect, investigate, or probe. So from the meaning you can understand better how look into came there. And you have got a bit more phrases with the same meaning: look into, look over, go into, follow up, check out, delve into. So all these phrases have the same meaning of examining or investigating or inspecting. Okay, now we'll move on to the next question. In spite of our best efforts at secrecy, my mother dashed our plans for a surprise party. So, and the phrases that are given in the brackets are turned up, got wind of, with, caught up with, wound up. And the answer is got wind of. Wind of actually means recognize. She understood that some plans are going in secrecy. In spite of our best efforts at secrecy, my mother dashed our plans. She could actually guess that something is something you people are planning. So like the phrasal verb that is suitable there is got wind of. And the synonyms: recognize, sniff, discern, sense, uncover, debunk, glimpse. And phrases, please try to by heart these phrases. Almost all the phrases will be new to you. Be on the trail of, be on the track of, nose out, ferret out, smoke out, look up. So all these have the same meaning: to find out something or to guess something, to sense something. Okay, be on the trail of, be on the track of, nose out, ferret out, smoke out, and look up. Now coming to the next question. A person who studies human cultures and societies is, in brackets, a philologist, an archaeologist, an anthropologist, a linguist. So the meaning, so the answer is an anthropologist. Anthropologist is a person who studies human cultures and societies. Okay, so that is, and I have given the meanings of other terms also that are given in the brackets. A philologist is a person who studies history of languages by looking closely at literary texts. Literary text means by closely looking at novels or poetry of that particular period. Suppose a person wants to study about the old English language, he'll be looking into the texts that are produced at that time, like that. And an archaeologist is a person who studies human history through the excavation of sites. The archaeologist has actually excavated our Indus Valley civilization and all, like that. People who studies human history through the excavation of sites. And coming to linguist, person who studies linguistics. Linguistic means scientific study of language. So a person who's go deep into it is not about understanding a language. Suppose you are learning French, you are learning French as a what foreign learner, okay, or a second language learner. Suppose you are going deep into the history of French, then grammar, syntax, phonetics, etc., etc., then you can be called as a linguist. Okay, person who studies linguistics. That linguistic means scientific study of language, including grammar, syntax, and phonetics. So now coming to the last question in this session. Correct the spelling of the following word and make a sentence of your own. Necessity. And the correct spelling, of course, you might be knowing. Necessity. That's the correct spelling. And examples are also given with the term. The sentences are given with the term necessity. So the synonyms of necessity are essential, requisite, requirement, etc. So examples of the sentences with necessity. Necessity is the mother of invention. Food is the basic necessity. Then we understand the necessity of studying. Okay. Yeah. So here we came to an end to this session, and in the next lecture we'll be dealing with unit 3. So until then, take care. Thank you.